have a catch-up for you, but stay with me because it's a lot. Elroy and the aliens, in a nutshell. Elroy's dad went missing 18 years ago, and Elroy's recently found out that he's not really missing. He's somewhere in an alternate universe, presumably with aliens, but we're yet to find out. The mayor has something to do with his disappearance, and some people around town are more helpful than others. Some have given us some really helpful information, and we've managed to pinpoint on the map where potentially some of the strange things happened in 1975. We've also had some kind of like ghostly portal flashbacks, which I'm sure we'll see more about in the future episodes. We had to chop and change a recording of the mayor so that his friend Peggy could snoop around, find the crystal in his office. The mayor was not happy about this at all. He sent his goons to basically kidnap Elroy and get the crystal back. Elroy got out, got the crystal back. He managed to get on the train with Peggy, which led them to exploring an abandoned old town, and after a little bit of grave robbing, they found a map, which brought them to something that looks like an alien settlement, where they met the cutest little robot who actually sacrificed himself for their cause while they were doing all these little puzzles. The puzzles that led them to this portal, and they had to jump through the portal because the mayor's goons caught up with them again, which led them to this strange alien planet where they had to pass multiple tests just to gain entry and give over everything in their pockets to get through different pathways until they found an alien who was willing to teach Peggy the language, which is going to be relevant, I think. In the meantime, Elroy went out on his own into the town, and for some reason they let him in. He kept seeing Diego, which is his dad's name, and I don't know whether or not they thought it meant something different, but he seems to have been taken away by someone who thinks that he's volunteering for some kind of military service. Now, I'm not sure if this is happening in the same timeline, but then we see Diego, who finds an alien with a ship that needs to be fixed, which he can help fix, and that alien's going to help him get home. Then we found out that actually it seems like Elroy volunteered for some kind of gladiator-style snail trial, and Peggy can't get into the arena unless she can provide credentials to prove that she is a reporter, which presumably is what we're going to be doing in episode 8.
I should look around. I just hope I'm not too late. Desayak, you here for the race?
Oh yeah, I've been waiting in line for 2 days.
2 days is a lot of time.
You've been waiting here for days?
Oh yeah, this is a monumental race. Spycore versus Eggthor versus Precious. It doesn't get any better than this.
Who are the contestants?
There are 3 contestants. Spycore, the newcomer, he uses tranquilizing gas to calm his beast. Then Eggthor, the reigning champion with his ingeniously calming humming. And then the legendary Precious, returning to Katanga after a long break. She still holds the record in consecutive Katanga victories. Although it doesn't seem to be working well today. I almost feel sorry for her bait volunteer.
Oh, bait volunteer. That's got to be Elroy.
My friend Elroy is in there as bait.
Oh, you mean the red-headed alien lined up against Precious? Uh-oh. I'm afraid it doesn't look very good for him. Precious is having a really hard time calming her beast today.
I need to get Elroy out of there now.
I wonder if this is the person to ask. Oh, look at these. This is totally going to be it. We're going to go in there wearing some kind of helmet.
Any idea how I could get in?
Oh, I'm afraid all the tickets were sold out days ago. I'm on the waiting list in case someone gets sick, or perhaps dies. If you ask me, there's no chance you can enter this race as a spectator. But maybe
But
the
as
next
bait,
one.
perhaps.
Next one would be too late. Elroy will be dead by then. I need to do something to get him out of there.
I think it's going to be something to do with this.
Don't even think about it.
Okay, not touching it. Don't need it anyway.
So we're going to have to distract her.
This one could have a conversation with 3 people at the same time.
Unless that's just like a suggestion. Like we see that and we're like, aha, helmets. Where can we find helmets? Maybe somewhere else. Service store. We definitely are going to have to get the guard out of the way somewhere.
Looks like some kind of podium.
There's no way we can get in the service door while she's still there.
Impressive looking shield.
Although, if I've learned anything from this, I probably need to go through the
I
motions
wonder
of
if this is one of the volunteers that didn't make it.
trying.
Hey you! Authorized personnel only.
Also, I'm thinking this is 3.
I think I've seen this sign somewhere.
No, it's not 3. Is it 3? I don't remember. Right, so we've seen everything we can see in here. Oh, there's a poster.
How exciting can a snail race be?
Let's go back out there and see if we can find anything. Like, could we get someone out there to cause a commotion to distract her? Ooh, what
I
are
can
they?
feel their heat from here. I need to find a way to get them to fly lower, though. Hi there. I'm Peggy. What's your name?
I'm McLaughlin.
Nice to meet you,
Has he got
McLaughlin.
like a flute?
Nice flute.
My mum and dad made it for me. They like it so much when I play for them.
Oh, do you know what? I think that the fireflies are
you're
going to
very
come down
good.
to the
Thanks.
flute.
So what kind of music do you like playing?
I know all the songs from the tavern music box.
Wow, that's impressive. But wait, you've been going to the tavern? How old are you?
I'm 5 cycles and a half.
What are these shiny bugs?
Fire spirits. They're my special friends. I can make them go up or down. When I play a fast song, and when I play a slow song, they go down.
I knew it was going to be him.
Where are your mom and dad?
I don't know. Slomek also doesn't know. His machine is broken. He says maybe they up on Mayago Mewayuma.
Swimming in the air realm? Oh, sweetheart.
But they like it so much when I play the flute. Maybe if they hear me play, they will come back.
Oh, darling. I don't know if that's possible, but I really hope so. Who's been taking care of you?
My friends. Mick, Zelma, Keith, Roki, Rambo, even Steven sometimes.
Can you play a slow song?
Which one? There are so many. I know all of them.
I don't know.
Ooh, also,
You pick one?
the hat
Oh,
thing.
tell me a name and I will play it. I know all the songs.
He's
I
got
guess I'll
a
have to
hat
find
that
out.
looks like one of those helmets. I'm thinking we're going to get that off for him.
I like your hat.
It's not a hat. It's a Hatumba battle helmet.
Wow. So you're a musician and a warrior?
My friend Diego made it for me. He's the best.
Ooh, or maybe we'll get one from Diego.
You said Diego made the hat for you?
He's my friend. He says he has a little boy just like me. His name is Ali Roy. He says he misses Ali Roy so much and that he wants to go back to him. I want my mum and dad to come back to me too.
Oh, darling. I hope they do. Do you
This
know where
little guy
Diego
is
is now?
heartbreaking.
No. I hope he comes back with Ali Roy and we can all play together.
Also, how much time has passed? Like, how old does he think Elroy is? You know, in the previous chapter, when he said it took 18 years to get back to Earth, how long does he think he's been gone? Like, does he still think Elroy is small?
See you later.
Bye, Peggy.
Right, where's the tavern? Is this the tavern? Because I think we're going to need to go and find the jukebox and play some songs to figure out what the slow song is to request. Maybe if we can help him find his parents, he'll give us that hat. Ooh, bar. Here it is.
This looks like a jukebox of some kind.
Sure is. 2 dim will buy you unlimited music.
I don't have enough money on me right now.
How would I get money? What have I got on my person? Ooh, we've got eyeballs.
Desayak.
What is that accent? Indeed. It sounds like a Wandarian egg cracking open.
Rude.
Anyway, mind if I ask you a few questions?
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Whatever.
Okay, they're not my audience. Ooh, with glasses. I wonder if he'd like some eyeballs.
Hello,
Who are you?
I'm Peggy. What's your name?
It's Benno. People call me Lucky Benno.
Why do they call you Lucky?
because of my ability to guess the outcome of things. Ever since we lost the grand machine that told us the future, Fuchsians have been fascinated with chance and predictions. Sometimes
he's
people
gonna be able to
challenge
guess
me, but
the
I
outcome of
mostly
the
win.
race?
Do you want to try me?
No thanks. I'm not a betting woman. I only take risks with things I can control. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Those glasses you're wearing, they don't exactly look like they've been designed for you.
That's right. I won them from that nutty professor up on the hill. For all his language skills, that old bastard is clueless when it comes to chance.
Is there any way I could borrow them?
No chance. I'll sell them to you, though.
For what?
I have been dying for a fusion fire ale. If you bring me that, we have a deal. Mick the barman is out of ingredients, but
Yes.
he should have the recipe.
So we need those fireflies. Okay. I'm gonna leave him for now.
I wouldn't mind having a drink. I hope our biology is compatible with their ingredients, though.
What is this situation?
Dasayak, gentlemen!
Desayak, stranger. Hello there.
My name is Peggy.
I'm Rocky, and this is my friend, Rambo.
Your
Oh,
names
they
are
look
Rocky
after
and
the little
Rambo?
boy.
Seriously?
You were not the first person to find that funny.
But I
Diego.
don't get it. It's not like my name is Diego or something.
Diego. That's hilarious.
Right, Diego. Where is he volunteering nowadays?
I'm trying to find out.
You know, you look exactly like him.
Yes, but different. More hair, I think.
I
Or
told you.
less hair.
She is related to Elroy.
It's really hard to tell with Earthlings.
Yeah, I know you must get this all the time, but
You all
look
look the
the
same.
same.
All right, boys. It's time for me to get going.
Okay, I think we need to go through the motions with the barman for him to tell us that we need the fireflies for the drink.
Dasayak!
Hi there. What, you here to pick up Diego?
How did you know?
Well, you do look just like him. And he's been going on and on about leaving for years.
Do you know where I can find him?
Well, probably home, down by the docks. But first, you look like you could...
Oh god, yes.
Here, this is my special recipe, on the house.
Thanks. Whoa, strong stuff.
Told you. You can keep the mug as a souvenir.
Thanks. My name's Peggy.
I'm Mick. Anything else I can do for you?
He also helps to look after the little kid. The tavern, Diego.
Say, Mick, what's in a fusion fire ale?
Ah, that's easy. It's just regular fusion ale with green gombara mushrooms. Green gombara mushrooms are not easy to find, but we just had rain yesterday, so you might get lucky. There's some kind of malfunction at the brewery, so I haven't had a supply of fusion ale for days. Benno over there's been giving me a hard time about it.
Okay, I didn't expect that.
So, how well do you know Diego de Luna?
He used to come here every day, moping and yammering about his kid. Apparently he was left stranded here on Fuchsia by his friend. You can't trust anyone these days. Good customer, and a good man too. But I haven't seen him for days. Maybe someone should go and check up on him. I think he lives down by the docks.
Surely he's not going to be there.
So, are you the owner of this place?
We don't exactly own things here. They're assigned. I used to work down at the docks with my brother Keith, but I got injured and moved into hospitality. Took me a while to get used to it, but now I love working here.
What do you know about the Katanga race?
I'm not a sports fan, but patrons talk about it all the time here. Apparently, 3 riders of 3 giant beasts are lined up against 3 volunteers. Whichever rider can calm their beast for the longest time without eating the volunteer wins.
What? The volunteers are killed?
Well, only 2 of them, most of the time.
I need to get to the arena and get Elroy out of there.
Okay. I think we've got everything
See
we
you
can get
later.
from the tavern.
Mirror to some, Peggy.
We need some money. and we need to go to the docks.
Desayak.
Can't I for once have a quiet drink without being bothered by tourists?
Sorry. Don't want to disturb a person reading the news.
Ooh, the map. It's going to show us the docks, hopefully. Oh, not so much, but it is down here. Maybe we've got to explore down there first. Can we get back? How do we go from there? I just want to go back. Okay, I suppose it's there. Have we spoken to this guy? Lots of hats.
Desayak.
Desayak Hagastu. What can I do for you?
Hi, I'm Peggy. I'm new here.
Hi, Peggy. Name's Clarick.
I hope you don't mind my asking, but what do you do?
I'm a reporter of truth. This is the Fuchsia Truth Source.
A reporter? I'm a journalist too.
Not without a reporter's ID.
Oh, yeah.
At least not in this metropolis.
I forgot that we needed a reporter ID.
How does one become a reporter?
You can recognize a reporter by their ID, a double notarized picture of their face. Reporting is a noble and difficult profession, too difficult for most. Ever since the gem Hala was stolen by that Earthling. You're not from Earth, are you?
Nope. I'm from Venus.
Right. Anyway, we, the reporters, are now the only ones dealing with truth. Time-gazing was replaced by investigation, interviews, and deduction.
I'm pretty good at those things. Is there a test or something I can take?
As a matter of fact, there is. In order to become a certified ID-carrying reporter, you must investigate the disappearance of the Gem Hala.
The time disk that got stolen by Cyril Wanderbrust?
There is only circumstantial evidence for that claim. Find the name of the culprit and their accomplices, the exact time of the theft, and the exact method and circumstances. The who, the when, and the how. Do you accept this task?
Well, yeah.
Yes, I do.
It's kind of what we're trying to do anyway.
I guess I'll need to start mingling with some of the locals. Someone must know what happened.
Oh, I should have done this first. Also, that's what this
So I guess if I want to get a Reporters Guild ID,
thing means.
I'll have to interview people who know something about the day the time disk was stolen. I'll need to get someone to corroborate who stole it, when exactly it took place, and how exactly it happened. Maybe I should talk with Mick. He seems like the kind of guy with his ear to the ground.
So this symbol that was on the, like the little roped off area, that's obviously something to do with the Reporters Guild. I should have spoken to that guy first, because then we could have... Oh! That's not what I meant to do at all. Then we could have asked all these people as we were going round. Now we have to do the rounds again.
Desayak! Can you tell me anything about the day the Gem Hala was stolen?
Sure. It was a sad day for Fuchsia. People lost the one thing they could trust. Things changed on Fuchsia after that. Gambling, fake news, sports betting. The number of customers in this tavern eventually doubled. No, I'm not complaining about that. But you should ask Stephen up by the border control. He was practically there when it happened.
He was there?
He was on duty that night, I think. He's always bragging about it in here.
Thanks.
Let's speak to all the different people.
See you later.
Again.
Mirror to some, Peggy.
I better not bother these gentlemen anymore.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
No. I'm not asking the girls. Can we speak to these guys? I feel like these must be tourists, right? I think this might lead us to the docks. Oh, I wonder if the border guard knows everything. Or anything.
Hi there. I'm trying to find out the exact time of the time disk disappearance and the name of the person who stole it.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't have that information.
I wasn't border guard back then, and only border guards keep detailed accounts of people's names and dates and such things.
Do you know who the border guard was on the day the time disc disappeared?
I'm pretty sure it was Sarty down at the brewery. He was border guard back then, but these days he's a brewer. I think he prefers being closer to his supply.
So maybe he's not going to know anything.
So, Mick down at the bar told me that you were there when the time disc was stolen.
Oh yes, front row seats.
So you saw everything that happened that day?
I practically saw it happen, yes.
What does that mean, you practically saw it happen?
Well, I'm a guard, aren't I? I guard things, and on that day, I was guarding the Gem Hala.
So, the most precious item on this planet got stolen on your watch?
I wouldn't formulate it quite that way. Wait, who did you say you were with again?
Ooh.
Maybe I should mention that I'm with the Fuchsia Truth Source. I'm working on a story about the disappearance of the Gem Hala. Currently, you are my only lead. You won't mind if I make you the star of my article, will you? So, you said you saw the Gem Hala get stolen, correct?
Well, I didn't actually see it.
Mick down at the tavern seems to think otherwise.
I don't want to get into any trouble.
Can you tell me exactly what happened?
Well, okay, I was on guard duty that day, all right. But then I normally don't eat food that had been out very long, but I was hungry. And all I had was this weak old Corellian pie. And my stomach, well, you know, I felt the call of nature.
Oh, you left your post to use the toilet?
Yes, I had no other choice, you see. And it might have taken me a bit longer than usual to come back. And when I returned, the time disc was gone.
So the time disc was stolen while you were taking a dump?
Oh, it was more than a dump, and yes, I'm so sorry, but I assure you, I never ate food older than a day ever since. So, you won't single me out in your story, right?
I'll try not to. Thanks for telling me the truth. It helps a lot.
Okay, so he doesn't really know anything.
Where can I find Dr. DeLuna?
Diego, he's usually at the bar, or in his home down by the water.
Thanks.
Right, where is that?
See you later.
It must be further down here. So we've gone up the hill, and we need to go in the opposite direction. So, I mean, maybe? I don't think we've been down that way. Let's see. So this is path to the ruins, but I think we need to go, like, this way. I mean, I suppose while we're here.
Darn, it's too tough. I'll need a tool to cut it down.
Ooh, these have got, like,
Is that an
eyeballs.
animal or a plant? I better leave it be. They look super mushy. I'll need something to carry them.
Don't I have a cup?
That won't work.
Oh, okay. Oh.
This is pointless.
That's where Steven should have been standing when the Gem Hala was stolen. The original guard box of the Gem Hala Guardians.
Oh, what about this thing? They're like creatures with eyeballs. I feel like they know the answer to everything.
The Great Towers were destroyed in the incident. Of 6 towers, only 2 remain, with 1 dangerously leaning. Without the Gem Hala, the past is open to dangerous interpretation. It's some kind of ancient device with carvings on it. Looks like a piece is missing. Who are these pictures of?
They are Juno and L'Oreal.
Oh no, they're the mum and
respectable
dad.
Fuchsians who have gone missing. We searched everywhere but were unable to find them or find out what happened to them. They have a child, McLaughlin, who is devastated by their disappearance. He stands in front of the arena every day, playing his flute and hoping that the music will somehow make his parents return.
That is so sad.
Before the incident, anyone could come to this sanctuary and find a missing person, or to learn what had happened in the past. But now, all we are left with is sorrow, and the faces of lost Fuchsians nailed to this useless ruin.
Okay, that is heartbreaking.
Tasayak.
Ah, hello. Guided tours are closed until tomorrow.
Guided tours?
Yes, of the former Gem Hala Sanctuary. Aren't you here for the tour?
No. I'm Peggy. I just wanted to ask you a few questions.
Oh, please do. I have all the time in the world. My name is Slomek. Great pronunciation, by the way.
Thanks. What's that scroll you're holding?
An incantation that is supposed to help me sleep. Ever since the incident, I have had terrible nightmares. These words here, they have a very calming effect on a Fuchsian
Oh, do you think we
brain,
can make her fall
even
asleep?
on animals, I think. The only problem is that they
receptionist
are in
woman.
an ancient language that I can't read. And the only person who can does not want to see me.
Do you mean Professor Zax?
You know him? Could you ask him to translate it for me?
Sure, I'm happy to do it. What happened to the Gem Hala?
Ah, the Gem Hala, or time disk, was taken from us.
By whom?
An off-worlder. I wish I could remember the name. My memory has been fading ever since.
Do you remember how it happened?
I remember one of our moons was covered that day. So it was a good day for a demonstration of the Gem Hala's abilities. I opened a time rift into the previous day to this very location where you are standing right now. And this off-worlder, this monster, violated the sacred time rift.
Violated?
Our faith forbids physical interactions with the Harombiri, the past window. You see, the Harombiri may only be observed, never interacted with. But this stranger...
It's okay. Take your time.
This stranger, this violator, stepped through the Harombiri.
Are you saying that it's possible to actually travel through time using the time disk?
Possible, yes, but forbidden and dangerous.
So this man stepped through the time rift, and then what?
He found himself on the other side in the previous day and removed the Gem Hala from its sacred enclosure. The paradox caused by this abominable act reverberated throughout this sanctum and fractured the holy monoliths you can see behind us.
Oh, wow. That must have been awful.
It was incomprehensible and shocking. The worst day in the history of our world and of my life.
I'm so sorry. Do you remember when exactly that happened?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, my memory is not what it used to be. And I don't like to think about that day.
Understandable. I feel like I'm gonna leave.
See ya.
I think this is all gonna be like additional. Ooh, can we go back there? Is there anywhere we can go from there? No. Okay. We need to... we need something to collect the berries with. We need to go back and speak to the professor. Let's do that from the map now. And we need to go down to the docks. Right, Crooked Mountain. I wonder if anyone up here knows anything while we're up here.
Deudes Omkos?
Dede Omkos.
No. Nothing more from these guys. Wait, how do we... Oh, there we go. No wonder I missed it, because it's not, like, obvious.
Desayak?
Hello again.
I spoke to Priest Slomek.
Well, why would you speak to that cheat?
Cheat?
Yes. Many cycles ago, we had a wager, which he claims to have won. But I know he cheated, that pankert. I know he had a peek through his precious gem hala.
Anyway, he gave me this scroll, and I wonder if you could translate it.
Well, I suppose I could do that. For you, and because I enjoy language puzzles. Unfortunately, I cannot see without my glasses. If you can bring me my glasses, I will gladly assist you.
Okay, so we need... Okay.
See you later, Professor.
To get the glasses from that guy in the bar. That makes sense. He's got a million eyes. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I feel like the only logical place to go is to try and go down to the docks from here. So we'll go to the furthest place. And then it must be down there. Oh.
Hi there.
Oh, hi. Whoa. Are you Elroy?
No, I'm Peggy, a friend of Elroy's.
Funny. You look just like him on picture.
I'm
nice to
telling
meet you,
you,
Peggy.
they're
I'm
related.
Stipe, and this is Spidero, or Spidero.
Spidero at your service. You got any dirt that needs cleaning? I'm your guy.
Pleasure to meet you both. Do you know Diego de Luna?
Yes.
Do you know where he is?
Diego took boat to Archipelago to find crashed spaceship.
A crashed spaceship?
He said it might be his only way off the planet.
Did you say Diego might be leaving the planet?
I did, but it'll take him many years to get home using spaceship, since he can't go back through portal.
We've unlocked the portal, and Elroy is here on this planet. We're here to take Diego back.
Uh-oh.
Do you know where he is? Could you get him and let him know we're here?
I know exactly where he is. I just hope it's not too late.
Please, you need to get him. And tell him to hurry. His son is in great danger.
Diego's good friend. I will do all I can, but I shouldn't waste more time.
Go! Hurry! And good luck.
All right, Spidero. Prepare to start engine and set course for Archipelago. Maximum speed.
Maximum speed.
This
Understood.
is going to be so slow.
Preparing engine. 3, 2, 1. You better hold on to something.
Okay. Well, that's done something.
Oh no. If that's their maximum speed, I just hope they get to Diego in time.
Let's see.
How does a
what's going on
massive
with
ship
the
like this float like that?
Can we go over here? I don't think we can do anything. Oh, shipyard. Oh, there is something down there. This is a large area to, like, adventure in. Explore is the word I was looking for.
Hey, I'm Peggy.
Desiak. Name's Keith.
I'm working on an investigation for Cleric at the Fuchsia Truth Source. Do you know anything about the theft of the time disk?
No, I don't know much about what actually happened back then. But all I know is that it got a lot harder to trust anyone around here.
Listen, you don't seem to be needing that tool you're holding right now. Do you mind if I borrow it?
Oh, no problem. Here.
An alien wrench-like tool.
Huh.
Busy day, Keith?
What, are you kidding me? I've been sitting here all day waiting for that guy to fix the ship.
What's wrong with it?
Don't ask me. Something with the electronics, I think. I just make sure all the bolts and pipes are where they're supposed to be. I've done my job so I could just go home. But rules are rules. Dock workers stay on site until the ship sails. Well, maybe it's for the better anyway.
How so?
With a Katanga race going on out there, and this ship being so old and all, it makes so much noise lifting off it'll end up scaring half the Port Ketaloth up there.
Oh, okay. So we really need to get the ship moving.
So you're saying that this ship taking off could affect the Katanga race?
Oh yeah, seen it before. Noise-sensitive Catloth get easily provoked by this old can taking off. It used to run almost silent back in the day, but these days, it's as loud as a Marietta eagle.
Okay.
Gotta go. Bye.
See ya.
Let's see what this guy needs. I
Hi.
don't know what we've got.
Desayak!
What seems to be the problem?
This ship is just old. The internal systems need constant calibration.
Why don't you calibrate it then?
I need a flux compensator. I had one right here this morning, but now it's gone. Someone must have stolen it. I think I saw one of the Katanga racers sneaking around right before I went for lunch. But I can't really prove it.
Where did you say the flux compensator was?
No idea. One way or another, most stolen goods end up in the market square.
Okay. Right, we'll come back to this because
See you later.
There was
Okay. Bye.
There was like a market trader that we didn't speak to. So I wonder if he's got it. Let's just go and see. Is this where Diego lives?
So, this is Dr. DeLuna's home. I'm sure he won't mind if I poke around a bit. I might find something useful to help with the Elroy situation.
Oh, an empty basket.
I'm sure Dr. DeLuna wouldn't mind if I borrow a few things, especially if I can use them to help Elroy. It's a basket, useful for carrying smaller objects.
We got it, Peggy, we got it. Ooh, a machete.
It's a sharp machete, useful for cutting branches and stuff.
In the same place.
Looks like a map of the archipelago. Gosh, I hope Stipe gets to Dr. DeLuna in time. Looks like a map of the...
Okay, anything else? I don't think there's anything else in here that we can get. This was kind of hidden. Ooh,
That's an
screens.
impressive set of screens.
Oh, nothing. This was kind of hidden out of the way, so you could easily have missed it when you were going in this section. Actually, no. We'll go up there. We'll see whether or not we can find the market trader first. See if he's got the thing that we need. Flux capacitor.
Welcome to Zdenka's Fine Goods and Spot. I'm Zdenka.
Hi, I'm Peggy.
Peggy of Earth, I presume.
Because
Yes,
you look
that's
like
me.
Elroy.
We don't get many folks like you around here, except for that great hunk of a human, Diego. Oh, I wish he was here today.
Right.
What are you
We
selling?
can go in that room behind her.
With the Katanga games in full swing, I must admit that my inventory is limited. I have a few wonderful things left, though. An original fusion fire spirit catcher in pristine condition. A refurbished flux compensator for all your flux compensation needs. Almost like new. Unfortunately, we're all out of Sheena, our most popular item. But if you happen to have some, I am willing to pay a premium price.
Ooh, well, we do need some money. What is Sheena?
Tell me more about this Sheena.
Oh, it's the most
Oh, I know. We're gonna
spice
find
on
it.
all of Fuchsia. The smell,
I know what it is.
taste.
Okay. It's gonna be where we
Where
use
can
the
I find
machete.
this Sheena?
You must follow the path of a cataloth.
What's a cataloth?
Cataloth are giant, majestic creatures. They live in remote places. The only
Yeah,
time
yeah,
we
yeah,
see
yeah.
them around.
They're used in
We got
Katanga.
it. We got
Cataloth
it.
are the stars of Katanga.
Okay, can we just ask about the stolen flux compensator?
I'm interested in the flux compensator you mentioned.
Type 13 flux compensator in pristine condition. I guess I can part with it for
Holy moly.
500 dim.
500 dim? Are you serious?
I'm afraid I can't go any lower than that.
Listen, I spoke to the engineer down at the docks, and he mentioned his flux compensator had been stolen. A Type 13 flux compensator, exactly like this one. Are you still sure you want to try selling stolen goods to me for that ridiculous price?
I am sure he must be mistaken. I am running an honest business here. This is an outrageous accusation.
Oh, I'm sorry. It must all just be a big misunderstanding. I'll get the engineer and Steven the border guard over here, and I'm sure we'll be able to resolve this in no time. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, well, I'm sure there is no need to bother Mr. Steven. What would you say if I went down to 100 dim?
50.
53? I have a reputation to uphold.
All right, 53 dim. I don't have enough money on me right now.
You're always welcome back when you do.
Right. Let's leave.
I'll be back.
And we'll be back. I'm pretty sure. Wait, have we been in there? We haven't been in the brewery or the back alley. I want to go and get those things though while I remember. Which way was it? Was it this way? Yeah. Okay, so first of all, we're going to use the basket for the berries.
Let's see. Nice.
I don't know what the berries are. Does it say? No. Okay, a machete on the overgrowth. Ooh.
Wow, this panel is almost the same as the one at the Honey Pentagon. What did Elroy do again to unlock it?
Oh. Okay, remember. We go... That can have two things touching it. That can only have one. This can have... 3? How does that work? No, that's got 3 then. So that has... Oh, that can only have one thing touching it. Oh, so then that has to go over there.
Yes, I did it! Ugh, it's hot in here. But wow, this place looks amazing.
Do you think that's the stuff?
It's some kind of plant. The leaves remind me of solar panels. It's not very bright in here, so I guess they probably have some other function. I better leave it alone.
Well, this thing looks like it's shining a light on it. Ooh.
I don't think I can open this door by hand. But, could this be some kind of keyhole?
Okay, so we don't have a key. But maybe this?
I could poke the...
Okay.
Whoa, would you look at that? This thing is huge. Looks like some kind of ancient sculpture.
It's gonna be
Another one of
puzzle.
these. Whoever built this really liked logical puzzles.
Okay, so 2. We can have 2 things. They can all be 1. Oh, that's stuck on its own. That can only have 1. That can only have 1. This can have 2 things. This can have 2 things. This can have 2 things. Wait a minute. Right. 2 things are touching that. 2 things need to touch that. Is that not right? Oh, 3 things are touching that. Huh. 2 things are already touching that one. This is a hard one. Okay. That needs 2 things. Oh, that's got 3 things touching it. Okay. This is the problem. That can only have 1 thing touching it. But surely it has to be connected to that. Okay. This has to be one off on its own. So that's got 2 things touching it. This has 2 things. That has 2 things. That has 1. What's the problem? That has 3 things. Ugh. No. This is the hardest one. I'm sure it's not. I'm just making it harder than it needs to be. Right. That has 2 things. No. That needs to be connected to something. Oh! I did it by accident!
Yes, I did it! I think I've activated something.
Ah.
Another one of those platforms. I wonder how they float. All right, let's try this. Whoa, I'm flying. That was actually pretty fun.
More puzzles, right. Are these all... Oh no, these ones are stuck as they are. Okay. So, I'm gonna say we should use the 2s. That's already got 2. That's 1. Oh. Okay, let's do that one gets connected to that. Huh. Could that be... No, that's then got... There we go.
I am getting pretty good at this. Looks like I've activated another platform. Whee! It's like a flying skateboard.
Another panel.
These are getting harder and harder.
Yeah, you don't say. Okay, so these ones are stuck. Let me just, I have to like reset, put them all away from each other so that I'm not like led by where they're placed in the first place. Okay, this can only be 1. I'm gonna say this one, and then this one, and then that can be 3. That needs to be more like that, maybe? That's a 2 connected to a 3. That, oh, a 5 connected to a 5. How can that be? Also a 4. Okay, so that could be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the 1 could be there. Oh, this is hard. Okay, also it doesn't go down both sides. That could be 1, 2, 3. That could be another 1, 2, 3. That would have to be a 5. No, that would have to be a 2. And that would be a 1. But it's this one. This is 4. 1, 2, 3. So then that one would be the 1. Aha! I am getting good at this.
Yes! Voila!
Oh, this is going to be the key.
Wow, it's pretty heavy. And the shape looks familiar.
Yeah.
Wow. These carvings. They look ancient. I wonder what's behind it. I wish I had time to figure it out, but I need to go help Elroy.
Right, so do we go all the way back now, presumably?
Yes, it fits! One more. I really want to know what's behind there now.
Right. One last one. We've got 1 of 4. Okay, so all of these are going to be... The 3s are going to be on that side, and the 2s are going to be on this side. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. This is too many. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do feel like we need to move the 2s away. This should be more 3s. Okay, that's a 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too many. Ay, ay, ay. This is a hard one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's again too many. One, two, 3. Two, 3, 4, 5. No matter how I do this, I end up wrong. Okay, so there can be a 3 there, but this needs 3. One, 2, 3, 4. No, it's too many. Full disclosure, I had to pause this to go to my son's football game. But they won for the first time this entire season, so I'm not complaining. Right, back to the puzzle. Okay, I've moved everything out of the way, and we're going to start over. So this, 3 things could be touching this very easily. 1, 2, 3, 4 things could be touching this. Do we have any 4s? Any 4s? No, just this one. So if something goes there and there... Oh, no, 3. No, 4 things could be. Right, so we could do 3 there. And then put a 2 there, but then nothing there because 3 things are touching this. Okay, that's good. We like that. Let's move these away. 4 things. 3 things. Can 3 things be touching this? 1, 2. So 3 things. Let's also do 3 there. So they've got 1, 2, and then we'll do 3 that one. And that one can be a 2. Oh? Oh, okay. Because that would have been 4 things touching that one. Okay. Let's do that. How many things are touching that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But 2 things need to be touching that. Could we... No, that won't work. Could we do this? Huh. This is the hardest one. Could that go there? Why not? That needs 3 things. Okay, that could go there. No, let's do that as a 2. And that as a 3. Nope. It all needs to be connected. Oh, when everything but one lights up, I know I've gone terribly wrong. Oh my god. It's a miracle. I honestly never thought we were going to get there.
Woohoo! Elroy's not the only one good at ancient puzzles.
Listen, I took a break. I was out of practice. Eggs.
I wonder if I can get my hands on some of those eggs. Looks
Why
like
is that
that
your
little
first
creature's
thought?
guarding them.
The first thought is, can I steal those eggs? We don't even know that we need the eggs yet.
Crawling into dark, tight spaces on an alien planet seems like a bad idea.
So maybe we throw something in there and that little creature will go after it. I mean, that is called squishy. And these are squishy eyes. But it can't be the berries. Can it be the berries?
Interesting idea, but I don't think it'll work.
I think it's going to be the eyes.
Interesting idea,
Oh.
but...
Okay, what else do we have? Can we talk to this creature?
Maybe it lost something? Or someone?
Oh, wait. Can we give it the eye?
Whoops! It does not like me coming close. You're a feisty little one, aren't you?
So we can't... Could we put it in there?
I don't think these 2 items will fit together.
I do feel like that's got to be a thing.
I have 1 dim.
Oh! That's money!
Let me check how much I have in total now. I have 1 dim.
Oh my god, this whole time... Wait. This whole time, we could have put money in the jukebox. I didn't think we had any money.
Whoops!
Okay.
You're a fight.
Well, we are going to leave, and then we're going to go and do that first, because that was really stupid of me. I truly forgot that that was even a thing. Did we say?
It's some kind of plant. The leaves remind me of solar panels. It's not very bright in here, so I guess they probably have some other function. I better leave it alone.
Yeah, she said leave it alone. Oh my god, I can't believe we had 1 dim that whole time. So I'm pretty sure the bar guy... Oh, wait, let's do this. I think we were actually right there anyway. I'm sure he said 1 dim and we could play as much music as we wanted. And that whole time we had 1 dim. That whole time.
Are jukeboxes a universal invention?
The music machine is too dim.
It's 2. We need 2 dim. Okay. Well, it wasn't that stupid after all. What did he want? Oh, he wanted a drink, so we needed to find some mushrooms. Maybe we could have this crutch.
I better not bother these gentlemen anymore.
No. I feel like there might be some places we haven't been yet. It's a path. That's the bar. Back alley. And this, the brewery. We haven't been in the brewery yet. Ooh, what's he got? Oh, he's got flutes. These are mushrooms.
Disayak.
Ditakata, friend.
Name's Peggy. Peggy Wolf.
Pleasure meeting you, Peggy Wolf. My name is Munarek.
What to ask for first?
I'm looking for some information about an event that happened here on Fuchsia. What can you tell me about the disappearance of the time disk?
I try not to pay too much attention. But my portrait business got a big boost, especially in the notarization sector.
Who's gonna say he wants money?
Would you paint a portrait of me?
I would if I could, but as you can imagine, I don't usually get clientele of your complexion.
We need dye.
Most of my models are of a more greenish variety.
Couldn't you just paint the outlines?
Out of the question. I do not deal in approximations. Bring me something red that I can use, and I will gladly paint your portrait.
Oh, red berries.
Can you make red paint out of these berries?
Yes, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Please, stand still.
That's not what I expected him to do.
Oh la la. Sir, I think this might just be my best portrait so far.
Is that supposed to be me?
Isn't it obvious? Perhaps your Earth eyes have trouble adjusting to two-dimensional projections.
My eyes are just fine.
And all of their finesse captured perfectly by my photorealistic work of art. Don't forget to tell everyone that this is an original Munarek.
Thanks. You betcha.
So let's look at that again.
Wow, that's me. The likeness is striking.
Where did we see pictures? It's gonna be a thing. Right, let's see if we can get these mushrooms. I suspect we're gonna need those clippers to get these mushrooms.
Could these be the green
gonna be
gambara
harder
mushrooms
than
Mick
that.
was talking about?
Ooh, a
I'm
slug.
not touching that.
I wonder if we could feed the slug something. Oh, we've still got the basket. Interesting. Okay. Anything else to click on around here? I wonder if we can get some money for that painting from the... You know, from the merchant.
Hi.
Desayak,
Smells good in here.
Fuchsia City Brewery, the finest and only one in town. Although I'm currently waiting for the repair crew. They said they'd be here within a few days.
could pretend to be the
anyway,
repair
I'm
crew.
Sarty, the manager.
Because we've got a
I'm Peggy.
tool.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
You said you were waiting for the repair crew? What's wrong?
There's something stuck in that pipe again. I can't brew if the fluid doesn't come through. But they say they'd be here soon. This should all be resolved in a couple of days.
That seems like a long time. Mind if I take a look?
Sure, be my guest.
How does this thing work?
Well, it's really simple. The base fluid comes in from the container on the right-hand side. The furnace, you'll need something to light it, heats it up and pushes it through the pipe. Then it passes through the colour-coded flavourisers. And ta-da! Drink comes out the faucet on the left-hand side.
Hey, do you know how to make fuchsia ale?
Oh, that's easy. Yellow and orange, that's the combination for our classic brew. But be extra careful. I once used green instead of orange. And after I tasted the drink, I was extremely hyperactive for days. Anxious. I couldn't focus, just running around like a maniac. I must have found the recipe for a powerful stimulant or something.
I'll keep that in mind.
I wonder who that's going to be for. It could be one of the snails, but it could be the woman at the front gate. It could be that lazy person outside. So many things.
Is it true that you were the border guard back when the time disk disappeared?
Oh yes, that was a long time ago. Stressful job being border guard. I much prefer working here.
I was wondering if you could help me with something. I'm trying to find out who stole the time disk and what the exact date was when it happened.
Oh, that's easy. I should have my records around here somewhere. Oh yes, here. I kept them as a souvenir. It's a pretty famous day in fusion history, you know.
I can imagine.
Now, let's see. First, the date. The 9th double cycle of the Hohe era.
9th double cycle of the Hohe era. Got it.
And the only people arriving on that day were off-worlders. Diego de Luna and Cyril...
Wanderbrust.
Correct, Wanderbrust. Do you know him?
I know of him. Anyway, thank you for your help.
My pleasure.
See you later.
Well, goodbye.
Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Oh. I think we will take that.
It's a big jug. Useful for carrying liquids.
Maybe we'll use the stimulant for the little creature.
I need to remove whatever's blocking the pipe first.
This must be what we use the tool for.
Oh, I see.
It's the creature that the creature was looking for.
It's a cute furry animal that won't stop squeaking. It looks drunk. Is this the same type of animal as the one in the caves?
You know, I think it is. What do we do? Oh.
There. The valve is open.
Orange and red, did he say? But we need something to start a fire.
Nothing's coming out. I'll need to make fire somehow.
Right, what do we have? What do we have? Nothing to make a fire. Okay. Let's go back to the cave and we'll put that little creature in it. But first of all, is the merchant on this side? Because I feel like she might buy that painting.
Hi again.
Welcome back. What can I do for you on this fine day?
Nice operation you got here. How long have you worked as a merchant?
Ooh, it's been a long, long time. I wanted to be a dancer, you know. I was good at it, too. Until I hurt my back performing a triple axis pirouette.
A triple axis pirouette? Wow.
Oh, yes. I was quite a rising star. But that injury ended my career for good, and I was assigned a merchant position instead. I have learned to accept it. It has been pretty good to me. But my back has not gotten any better, and I don't know how much longer I can take it. At least, not without that Wondarian serum. Oh!
Wondarian serum?
It's a special concoction I learned to make during my more adventurous years. But its main ingredient, Wondarian eggs, is very hard to come by.
That's why she wants the eggs. Okay. Let's
I'll be
leave.
back.
There's also
This looks like her
place.
storage room.
Feel like we might get in there at some point. Okay, back to the caves to go and get those eggs, I suppose. We've been in there. Is it that way? Board patrons. He could be the one we give. I mean, there are so many people that could take a simulant right now. Okay.
Whoops!
Alright.
It does not like me coming close. You're a feisty little one, aren't you?
Let's get this little creature.
I hope I'm not assuming wrong, but could this be your home, little buddy?
Where have you been?
Uh-oh. Someone's in trouble. I'm sure they'll work it out in there. And I can get to the eggs now that nobody's watching.
It does feel like we should be able to get these plants, though.
I feel a bit bad about stealing these, but Elroy's in trouble, and I have to do whatever I can to get him out. I'll try to make it up to you guys somehow.
We can't even click on those ones.
It's some... the leaves are... I better...
Okay. Back to the merchant to give her the eggs. And looking for fire, but presumably that's what we're going to use those fireflies for. Oh wait, did I go in the bar by accident? I did. Wanted to go in the path.
Hi again.
Welcome back. What can I do for you on this fine day?
You mentioned something called Wondarian eggs.
Yes, I need them for my back medicine. Oh, what I wouldn't do for one right now.
Where do you usually get these eggs?
Wondarians like damp, dark places, like caves, usually underground. They're small, furry little creatures, and they like to keep to themselves. Oh, I would pay...
For some reason, it's not coming up as an option, so instead...
I'll be back.
We will just give her the eggs.
Are these the Wondarian eggs you were talking about?
I can't believe...
How much money are you going to give us for the eggs?
Let me get a good look.
I need one more dim.
Are
and
you
I
sure
want the
these are
flux.
Fresh from the
capacitator
caves
or
of
whatever it was
Gizamet.
called.
No. See, the coloration is not quite right.
Come on, they're perfect. I got them directly from a nest of a living Wondarian family.
Oh, I suppose I can give you 15 dim for them.
15 dim? You said you would pay anything for one Wondarian egg. I brought you 5.
But who knows if any of these 5 is even ripe enough for my medicine? Well, You did put some work into this. So I suppose I can go up as high as 20 dim.
Well, if you don't want them, I'm sure I can find someone else that will be prepared to pay a fair price.
Oh, wait!
Changed your mind?
All right. I can give you 30 dim.
5 eggs, 10 dim each. I want 50 dim, and that's my final offer.
All right. You have a deal. You drive a pretty hard bargain for a human.
Didn't she want 53 dim for that flux capacitor or whatever it's called? I'm sure she did. I'm gonna see if she'll buy this.
I don't want to sell this. I might need this later.
What else have we got that she might sell? No, we need those. Nothing.
Hi again.
Welcome back. What can I do for you on this fine day?
How much did she
Let
say?
me see that flux compensator again.
Compensator.
We said 53 dim.
I don't have enough money on me right now.
Okay, but we do have enough.
You're always welcome back.
To go to the tavern
I'll be
and
back.
get the music to get the fireflies.
Our jukeboxes. Here we go. 2 dim.
There we go. We want a slow
This music is
song.
really soothing. This looks like a jukebox of some kind.
Right, but what is this song called? Maybe we'll ask Mick.
Dasayak. What's the name of this song?
Ballad of Katanga Volunteers.
That's all we needed to know.
See you later.
Mirror the sun, Peggy.
Where are we? I don't. Oh my god! I went back in the bar. There's too many entrances and exits in this place.
Hi again, McLaughlin.
Hi, Peggy.
Oh, I wonder if he's going to know about that.
McLaughlin, do you know anything about what happened with the time disk? Or Gem Hala?
What's that?
That machine over there in the old sanctuary.
Priest Slomek says it's broken. He says he needs it to find my mum and dad.
Can you play a slow song?
Which one? There are so many. I know all of them.
Can you play the Ballad of Katanga Volunteers?
Okay. Pay attention.
How are we going to catch them? Do you reckon in the basket?
Wow. That was awesome. I don't think this basket could take the heat that they produce.
But maybe the cup from the bar.
I don't think so.
What about the empty jug?
That won't work.
Oh, so we don't even have a way of catching them right now. How are we going to get them. I wonder if we could set fire to something and just carry the fire. What about the portrait?
Interesting idea, but I don't think it'll work.
What's... I don't even know. I wonder if there's a torch somewhere. Let's go to the arena and have a look. Because I think all we need them for is to set a fire. I thought we were going to need them as an ingredient to give to someone, but I'm not sure that's true now. Oh, also I've just realised what this is for. This is going to be for our ID. Because we need a picture of ourselves, don't we? Like, double notarized.
Impressive looking shield. Who are those?
Our glorious contestants.
Ha! This one could have...
Okay, nothing over here. Where could I find something to put fire in?
That's a peculiar place to fall asleep.
Let's go back and talk to him.
Desayak.
Desayak Hagastu. What can I do for you?
I have an update on the who part of the investigation.
Let's hear it. Who stole the time disk?
Cyril Wanderbrust.
Have you found someone who can corroborate this?
Yes, Sati, who now runs the brewery, was the border guard back then.
That's correct. What did he say?
That Diego de Luna and Cyril Wanderbrust arrived on Fuchsia that day.
And?
Diego de Luna is still on this planet, but Cyril Wanderbrust left. So it's reasonable to believe that Cyril Wanderbrust was the person who stole the time disk.
Yeah, I suppose that is reasonable. Very well. Congratulations on completing the who part of your assignment. We're still missing the when. We still have to get to the bottom of how it happened.
I have an update on how the time disk got stolen.
Oh, how exciting! Can you take me through it?
Stephen the border guard was guarding the Gem Hala that day.
And?
He had to leave his post due to a call of nature.
He had to use the bathroom.
Yes, and apparently it took quite a while. When he came back, the time disk was gone.
But how was it taken?
Priest Slomek was giving a demonstration of the Gem Hala for 2 off-worlders.
Interesting. And what happened?
Apparently, the priest opened a time rift the previous day, and one of the off-worlders went through it and stole the time disk the day before.
Well done. That's exactly what happened. Congratulations on completing the how part of your assignment. We're still missing the when.
Surely the when we already know, so we must have completed this.
I have an update on the when part of the investigation.
I'm listening.
The time disk was stolen about 18 years ago.
Okay, but we need the precise time in local fusion time units. When exactly did it happen?
According to the border guard at the time, it happened on the 9th double cycle of the Hohi era.
Hey, that's absolutely correct. Well done. Congratulations on completing the when part of your assignment. You've proven to be quite resourceful, especially for a two-eyed creature.
Thanks? What now?
Well, why don't you take me through the entire course of events again, step by step?
You want to hear the whole story? This might take a while.
I have time.
I bet you do. All right, here it goes. So, there was an eclipse that day. And Priest Slomek was giving a demonstration of the time disk for Dr. de Luna and Wanderbrust. So obviously, Wanderbrust would start talking first. Something like, Hey man, thanks for agreeing to show us how the time disk works. And the priest, of course, was super excited to have visitors. My pleasure. The Gemhala has been with our people for thousands of years. It allows us to see the perfect truth, blah blah blah.
And what happened next?
The priest activated the time disk, and it started doing its thing. Then, a rift opened, and it was showing the sanctum. But on the day before, Dr. DeLuna and Wanderbrust were stunned. This is stunning. Through the rift, the priest could see that the guard was not there. Where is Steven? Well, we both know why he was missing.
Indeed. And then?
Then, Wanderbrust got an idea. So, is it possible to, pass objects or even people through this thing? Blasphemy! Possible, yes, but forbidden. And dangerous. Wanderbrust didn't care. He was like, yeah, so, there's no guard on the other side. And I could just step through here? Into yesterday? Dr. DeLuna probably tried to stop him. Cyril, stop this nonsense! But it was too late. Wanderbrust was already going. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. And he disappeared into the rift with a big flash, taking the disc in the past, which probably caused some kind of a paradox. And bada bing, bada boom, the sanctuary was destroyed, and the Gemhala was gone, leaving Priest Slomek devastated. No! The end.
You've certainly taken some liberties with the story.
Well, it is what happened in a nutshell. Can I finally get into the guild now? I really need to help my friend.
Oh, well, that's journalism for you. Congratulations. Your assignment is complete. Please don't forget to bring me a picture of your face for the official
I knew we were
acceptance
gonna need
into our
that.
guild.
Picture of my face. Got it. Here is my picture.
Welcome to the Reporters Guild. Don't forget to get the picture notarized up there at the border control station.
Thank you. I'll get right on that. Hi there.
Oh, wait, hang on.
See you later.
Do we just need to show him the picture?
You said something about notarization earlier. Mind if I ask you how it works?
Certainly. I can notarize all sorts of documents, portraits, that kind of thing.
Portraits?
Yes. A picture of a face is worthless unless it's been verified to show the person presenting it. I examine the portrait, compare it to the person, and stamp it to make it official.
Steven, could you notarize this portrait for me?
Let me see. Oh yes, this looks exactly like you. Munarek is a genius, isn't he? All right, everything seems to be in order. Here is your fully notarized identity picture.
Thanks.
You know, I've just thought, I wonder if we can get some kind of torch from the priest. Because we got his document... What's the word I'm looking for? Translated for him. So I wonder if he's got something that we can get... What's this thing? This looks like something we could put fire in. Maybe this thing he's holding is a torch.
Dasayak? Do you know Dr. Diego de Luna?
Oh, I'm very bad with names. In fact, my memory has...
Oh, I think we already asked him this question.
See ya.
Right. Let's see if I can just give him...
What makes this scroll so special?
The scroll contains an...
Oh, no! We didn't get it translated. We didn't get translated because he needed these glasses. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Also, maybe let's just go back in here and see if we can take those little things that look like solar panels, because wouldn't they create fire?
It's some kind of... The leaves remind me...
But it's still saying better leave it alone. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna say go to the arena then and see if we can save Elroy. That took a really long time to load. I was like, oh, are we going to get a cutscene? Okay, we've got...
Peggy Wolf, intergalactic reporter, at your service.
Everything seems to be in order. You may enter the arena. Use the transport platform. It's for your own safety.
Platform? What platform?
Oh. So what's this? Service door.
Use the transport on your right.
Okay.
Woo! I'm flying!
Oh, we're going through the service door on the transport.
Ladies and gentle-fusions, you are witnessing an extraordinary match, a game of a lifetime. The all-time Katanga record holder, Precious, with her legendary Catalog, the reigning champion, Thor, with his hum of internal tranquility, and Spycore, the newcomer, with his intoxicating whiff of peacefulness. Who will it be this time?
I should fly over to Elroy and see how he's doing. This beast looks like it's gonna flip out any minute, and it's looking directly at Elroy. I think I'll need to find a way to calm it down.
Hello? This is a big misunderstanding. I shouldn't be here.
Wow, okay. So next time we're in a full-blown snails race.